What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. More Magic the Gathering Arena, and picking up where we left off with our Lost Caverns of Ixalan Premier Draft, our first one. So really quickly, our draft deck, if you did not check out our first video where we drafted this, you can go check that out. But essentially, we've got a black-red, kind of aggro, sort of descend-ish deck. I mean, it has a little bit of synergy. That's probably the best way to describe this. Other than that, we're just, you know, decent creatures trying to get some value and keep the board clear, and just get in with the damage when we can. And we're 1-1 so far as we pick this up, so we'll see how the rest of these matches go, try to finish this up. If you are interested in this type of content, we're going to continue these. I've enjoyed the set so far for the first draft that we've done. I recorded the first video. I'm jumping right into this one because I want to keep playing this. I also do want to do some sealed events as well, so that stuff should be coming up here on the channel relatively shortly. So if you're interested, like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing for me, and you know, help us out. And be sure to tune in for the rest of the content that we're going to be doing. I'm really excited for this one. So with that, let's get into some matches. All right, I am going first here, and I have just a banger of an opener. Dead weight, so good quick removal. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 right into this. Absolutely. And dead weight, if we kill something with these guys out, essentially lets us descend right off the rip while also getting removal. This could be kind of backbreaking here to start, either sacrificing a permanent or, I mean, we're just like, we're off to the races here. This is going to be awesome. Super pumped. Our curve here, so good. They play, oh, of course, it's a 1/3 creature. This has Menace and this has Death Touch, so I don't know why we wouldn't attack. Becomes a 2/4. There be any reason that I would want to I guess we could dead weight this. That's really interesting. We could Plundering Pirate, tap to put dead weight. It's okay, I think we just go this route. Then we'll do Plundering Pirate after this. Because again, we could dead weight this thing. I don't really want to do that, though. It feels like kind of a waste. It might make sense when he puts this additional 1/1 counter on it. That's just this Ward 2. I gotta be able to take out this 5/5 is what I gotta do. Or do I want to Bitter Triumph this thing? So the good part here is I'm going to be able to sacrifice this. Restless Events comes in. I really need to get rid of this guy. Draw a card, lose a life. Seems fine. We could deadweight this guy to make him a 3/2. Yeah, and essentially they're going to trigger. This is going to trigger. I could have destroyed this artifact. I was thinking about doing that, but I think Bitter Triumph here is better. We get in with the Raptor now. So it gets the 1/1 counter back. Yep, trigger this again, trigger this again. -3, -3. Gonna take out the Stalactite probably. Or the Raptor. Or that guy, yeah. Or he gets to do 2. That seems pretty good. And if we had 1 more mana, we really rip here. Or we attack out and I essentially just... Oh, I could do dead weight too. And then I could flash Fungal Fortitude. Or I could just Bitter Triumph and take the 3. Depending on how the blocks go here. Two, 3 threes. God dang it. Thinking about Bitter Triumphing this. But I would need a mana. Oh no, I just win the game. Because he's tapped out. Yeah. We were going to win the game anyways. I did honestly not see that line. I was sitting here going, whew, I'm gonna struggle here. I'm gonna struggle here mightily. Oh. So here's what's interesting. I need to see something. This deals damage to me too. I didn't realize that. I could have killed myself right there. That would have been awkward. Let's get into another one. This Lava Tongue guy has been so good, and I am really liking... We have gotten pretty strong hands so far in each of our matches. I kind of like our curve here. Got this guy and this guy. Not the removal. I'm not super big on this Tectonic Hazard, but it's played okay. It's very situational, which is what I expected. I'm almost wondering if like a dead weight in its place would be a better card, probably from a utility standpoint for us. Also for the ability to descend is pretty good, but I don't like this card. This Explorer's Cache thing is so good. Four or 5 reach trample for 4 is really good. Now it's a 5/6. Essentially just be a blocker for us. This This is going to be tough to get rid of, to be honest. Thought process here is I really want to get the good value off of Descend. I thought about slamming this guy to essentially give this Death Toucher, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him +2/+0 and Indestructible. I feel like this guy has a combat trick waiting for me, but you're not going to block, you know, you're going to take the 4. I feel like he's missing a color. You got to be able to do something with 7 lands. This is just going to like blow me out here. I'm not going to block. Watch, he kills me. Pump, double its damage. Makes it an 8/9. He's got to have a way to untap this thing, because why would you do that? One, two, three, 4. I can put 2 1/1 counters on this guy. Make him a 7/8. Do I die on a swing back? I don't see the possibility of that. I mean, is this lethal damage? 6, 7, 14? It is. Is he missing a? Is he missing a color? He had to have been. There's no way. There's no way, right? Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. That's a lot of mana to not have anything to play. But we pick up another one. So, nice. Let's get into it. All right, opponent is going first here. And I'm going to keep a 2-lander. Mostly because we got the snail, we got dead weight, we've got the raptor that we can play, and a braid, and we've got we're in pretty good shape as long as they don't get out to a crazy start. They went down to 6, which also probably helps us a bit, and we just get rewarded with this guy. This guy is so good. I understand why he's so good. It's a 2/2. We could menace, but we can also get the counter on this guy, and I'm gonna do that. Before this thing gets any bigger, boom, all attack, boom, we get the 1, boom, it's a 2/2. Beautiful. See if they do anything here. They have something. Swamp cycling. I should have played the Raptor. That would have been smart. Would they ship? Defossilize. Good card. Just gonna keep it clear. See, again, I should have Raptored. No. Need a 5th mana. Can essentially give could give this guy Menace. Sure. Oh my gosh. Oh man. We curved up pretty nice there. They struggled a little bit, and we just had good removal for their creatures, the few that they were able to play. So, feels like a quick win there. Not a bad one though at all. And we're up to 4 on 1 loss, which is pretty dang good. I'm pretty happy with that. Not gonna lie, pretty happy. We'll see if we can't pick up another one. We'll get to it. And again, I feel like this is a keepable hand, although we're a little bit tighter here than I would want to. But we have the Stalker to get us started. We have a Braid up front here. We pick up a 3rd mana, essentially of either color, and that gives us a round into 3, and then we can kind of go from there. So this might be a little bit of a riskier keep. I've been liking seeing 3 mana pretty consistently, but this just slapping down on turn 1 is pretty solid for us. So probably not going to get challenged too much here. We attack. We go next. We end turn. Menace is going to keep getting us in for 1, which is nice. We get Plundering Pirate. Nice. It's a good play. I like this card. I do like this card. So the good part here is we can play Plundering Pirate. Get the treasure token. This is going to give us the ability to descend one time. We choose to do that. We can also keep the board clear here with a Braid, or we could get into the Blood Rage, and we'll actually be able to... What is this guy? All right, I don't like this card. What I'm going to do is have target creature get -5/-5. Gonna get in for 4 damage. We're gonna get our Menacer. See, I don't know why is this... It's permanence. I keep thinking that the I keep thinking that these tokens are gonna trigger descend here, but they do not. Destroy target artifact is a smarter choice here, just in case he's able to pump it. I probably couldn't, but... We're just keeping the board clear. Doing a nice job of that. That's cool. Discard 1, draw 2. It's pretty strong. It's nice. Gosh, I wish I could play both of these right now. Just good pressure there. Just good pressure. Very consistent. We're kind of rolling right now with this deck. I actually like it, and I do like the descend mechanic. I feel like if you could build around that really strongly, you could really turn. If you have to have a couple of sacrifice engines to be able to do that, but we could do that. That'd be really nice. So here's the key. We got to 5 wins, which is kind of like the key marker for me. Again, from like a break-even type standpoint, and pretty happy with that in our first draft. That's pretty awesome. So we're 5-1. Keep it rolling. I don't really like this 7. This 6 is better. I'm a little worried about not having the red mana, but we can drought, we can skull cap snail quickly. We just kill this thing. That's a good creature. I like this dinosaur. If you can get a little dinosaur theme going together, it's pretty nice. We just kind of need turns at this point, I feel like. Let's have them get rid of another card in their hand. What did they get rid of? The Chomp. I feel like they got like a dinosaur theme going here, which is pretty cool, honestly. Like, you're not going to waste a removal spell. Huh. You're not wasting it if you're doing that. They probably feel how I feel about that card. uh... What do I have that I can defossilize? The snail. That seems not great. It does not seem like a good plan. We must both just be flooding out here. Yeah. Or just have all removal. Cute little poison dart frog. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to. Just because I don't want to give him that ability. This just fizzles. What a dumb match. Or either both just drawing lands or removal spells or something. Again, defossilize just makes no sense here. Like, destroy my artifact. Let me draw a card. What? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do here. I don't want to start ticking and clicking damage and yeah, sure. That's fine. Sure. I don't have a good way to get rid of this. Well, I have plenty of ways to get rid of it. I used Bitter Triumph already, though. I'm gonna have to do this. I hate the fact that I'm doing this. That might actually help me immensely. Bonehead, Bonehorde Dracosaurus. Flying first strike at the beginning of your upkeep. Exile the top 2 cards. You may play them this turn. If you exile a land card this way, create a 3/1 dinosaur. You exiled a non-land card this way, create a treasure token. Wow. It just kind of flooded out here, which is really unfortunate. It makes no sense to put the counters on this guy. Yeah, we're in bad shape here. This might be the end of the road. I honestly don't know what I can draw that's going to have a good impact on that, and that does not help me. I mean, if he has a removal spell, I'm definitely dead. I'm trying to think. I just don't think I... Why did you not attack? Now you get me the ability to do this. Oh. Good game. I was like, why would you just not attack? But I understand it now. That just was unfortunate. And, you know, we were just forced, I feel like, to use Bitter Triumph. We weren't really forced, but we chose to use this a little too early. We did find some of our good removal. We just didn't find any creatures, which is crazy. The snail was literally the only creature outside of these last two that I found, which is wild. All right, so unfortunately, we got to, I believe, 5-1, which was pretty good record, and then we dropped the last two. I'm not sure if we'll end up showing those as part of the video, or if we do. Relatively close matches, but definitely just made a few mistakes in one. The other game just didn't draw really well. But still had a lot of fun. To get to 5-3, I'm always happy whenever we go positive here, especially 5 wins. 5 to 6 wins is really where I try to shoot for, because essentially it just lets us continue to play these events basically for free. Not always perfectly for free. I think we're off, I don't know, 150 gems or something at 5 wins, but for the most part it is. I really enjoyed Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I think there's a lot to explore here, though there's a lot for me to get a really good sense for in terms of synergies, strategies, the different mechanics. I really am liking Descend. I think if you can find good opportunities to find sack outlets and have things that can kind of keep rotating into the graveyard, you can get some great positives from being able to do that. So I really like that. I thought that was a really cool mechanic, and I'm enjoying. There's a lot of other good sets. Discover that, I mean, I said sets, a lot of other good mechanics here for us to dive into and to get used to. So I'm gonna flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna continue to do more Lost Caverns of Ixalan up here on the channel. Probably get into some sealed. Probably jump into, again, some more drafts and whatever else is gonna come up. We also should have some box openings here, collector box openings coming on the channel very quickly, as soon as we can get them in and get them recorded. So I'm very excited about that. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Join the channel. Thanks for being here. As always, likes and comments and all that stuff is great. Yeah, I'll close it out. Doc Average Gamer, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.